What if I told you that your kitchen cabinet holds more healing power than your medicine cabinet? That the foods you eat for dinner tonight could be either fueling chronic inflammation that is slowly destroying your body, or fighting it off like a natural pharmacy. In the next 12 minutes, I am going to reveal the 10 most powerful anti-inflammatory foods that can transform your health from the inside out. Chronic inflammation is not just a buzzword you hear on health podcasts. It is a silent epidemic affecting over 60% of Americans right now, and most people do not even know they have it. Unlike acute inflammation that happens when you cut your finger or sprain your ankle, chronic inflammation is invisible. It simmers quietly in your body for months or years, slowly damaging your organs, joints, and blood vessels without any obvious symptoms. This type of inflammation is linked to nearly every major disease plaguing our society today. Heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, Alzheimer's, cancer, depression, and autoimmune disorders all have chronic inflammation as their common denominator. But here's what the medical establishment does not want you to know. While pharmaceutical companies spend billions developing anti-inflammatory drugs with serious side effects, nature has already provided us with the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds on Earth. These compounds are not hidden in some exotic rainforest plant that costs hundreds of dollars per bottle. They are sitting right in your local grocery store, often in the produce section, waiting for you to discover their incredible healing potential. Today we are going to explore exactly which foods contain these powerful compounds. The average American diet is essentially an inflammation bomb waiting to explode in your body. We consume processed foods loaded with refined sugars, trans fats, artificial preservatives, and chemical additives that trigger inflammatory responses throughout our system. Most people eat the same inflammatory foods day after day without realizing the cumulative damage they are causing. A breakfast of sugary cereal with milk, a lunch of fast food burgers and fries, dinner of processed frozen meals, and snacks of chips and cookies create a perfect storm of chronic inflammation. Your immune system treats these processed foods like foreign invaders. It launches an inflammatory response to protect you. But when you eat these foods constantly, your immune system never gets a chance to calm down. This constant state of inflammation puts tremendous stress on your body. Your joints become stiff and painful, your energy crashes, your brain feels foggy, your skin breaks out, and your risk of serious disease skyrockets. The food industry has convinced us that convenience foods are normal and healthy. They spend billions on marketing campaigns featuring athletes and celebrities promoting products that are literally designed to be addictive and inflammatory. Meanwhile, medical doctors receive virtually no nutrition training in medical school. The average doctor gets less than 20 hours of nutrition education during their entire medical training, so they cannot help you understand the connection between food and inflammation. This creates a vicious cycle where people get sick from inflammatory foods, go to doctors who prescribe anti-inflammatory medications, but never address the root cause of the inflammation. The medications treat symptoms while the underlying dietary inflammation continues to worsen. The pharmaceutical approach to inflammation management comes with serious risks. NSAIDs like ibuprofen can cause stomach ulcers, kidney damage, and cardiovascular problems when used regularly. Prescription anti-inflammatory drugs often have even worse side effects, including increased infection risk, bone loss, and liver damage. These medications can provide temporary relief, but they do not heal the underlying inflammation and often create new health problems. Nature provides us with incredibly powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that work differently than synthetic drugs. These natural compounds do not just suppress inflammation, they help your body regulate its inflammatory response more effectively. The first powerhouse anti-inflammatory food is fatty fish like wild salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These fish contain omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA that directly reduce inflammatory markers in your blood. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most studied anti-inflammatory compounds on Earth. Studies show curcumin can be as effective as ibuprofen for reducing inflammation, but without the dangerous side effects. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are loaded with antioxidants and phytonutrients that neutralize inflammatory free radicals. They also provide folate and vitamin K, which support healthy inflammatory responses. Berries including blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries contain anthocyanins and flavonoids that powerfully combat inflammation. These compounds cross the blood-brain barrier to protect against neuroinflammation linked to cognitive decline. Extra virgin olive oil contains oleocanthal, a compound that works similarly to ibuprofen in reducing inflammation. Just 1 tablespoon provides meaningful anti-inflammatory benefits when consumed regularly. Nuts and seeds, especially walnuts and flax seeds, provide omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin E that fight inflammation. They also contain fiber that feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which play a crucial role in regulating systemic inflammation. Ginger contains gingerol and other bioactive compounds that inhibit inflammatory pathways. Fresh ginger is more potent than dried, and it works synergistically with turmeric to enhance anti-inflammatory effects. Green tea provides powerful polyphenols called catechins that reduce inflammation markers throughout the body. The compound EGCG in green tea is particularly effective at blocking inflammatory enzymes. Sweet potatoes and other orange vegetables contain beta-carotene and other carotenoids that reduce inflammatory cytokines. They also provide fiber that supports gut health and overall inflammatory balance. Tart cherries contain unique anthocyanins that specifically target inflammation in muscles and joints. Studies show tart cherry juice can reduce exercise-induced inflammation and improve recovery time. Start by adding 1 anti-inflammatory food to each meal every day this week. Replace your morning toast with a spinach and berry smoothie. Add turmeric to your lunch salad. Snack on walnuts instead of chips. Eliminate the top inflammatory foods from your diet gradually over the next 30 days. Cut out processed snacks first, then refined grains, then excess sugar. Focusing on sustainable changes rather than drastic restrictions. Prepare anti-inflammatory meals in advance so you always have healthy options available. Batch cook salmon, pre-wash leafy greens, and keep anti-inflammatory snacks like berries and nuts easily accessible. Create an anti-inflammatory spice blend using turmeric, ginger, garlic powder, and black pepper. Use this blend on vegetables, proteins, and in smoothies to boost the anti-inflammatory power of every meal. Let me tell you about Jonathan Best, a 52-year-old construction worker who was suffering from chronic joint pain and fatigue that was affecting his ability to work and enjoy life with his family. His doctor wanted to put him on prescription anti-inflammatory medication, but Jonathan decided to try changing his diet first. Jonathan started incorporating these 10 anti-inflammatory foods into his daily routine 6 months ago. He replaced his usual breakfast of donuts and coffee with a smoothie containing berries, spinach, and ground flaxseed. Within 30 days, Jonathan noticed his joint pain decreasing and his energy levels increasing. After 90 days, his inflammatory blood markers dropped by 40%. He lost 25 pounds without trying to diet. Today, Jonathan feels better than he did 20 years ago. He no longer needs pain medication, sleeps better, has more energy for his family, and his doctor is amazed by his transformation. The power to reduce inflammation and transform your health is literally at your fingertips. Start with these 10 anti-inflammatory foods today and begin your journey toward optimal health naturally. Your body has an incredible ability to heal itself when you provide it with the right nutrients. Like and subscribe to KB Blue Tree for more insightful content that can transform your health and well-being. Let us know in the comments what health topic we should cover next.